2020. It's been quite a year, hasn't it? Especially with COVID-19 still making headlines. So how's Grey Highlands as a whole been doing during COVID? It's been an adjustment, to say the least. There's been some growing pains over the past year and we're all still learning, but for the most part, COVID has been dealt with pretty well by the community. Things like hand sanitizer dispensers, social distancing markers, and safety guidelines posters are all pretty common things to see out and about now. You might find some businesses shut down for the time being, which limits the spread of COVID-19 further, and while there might be the odd person or group that doesn't, it's safe to say that most people have been sticking to proper safety regulations and rules, such as wearing masks, being mindful of social distancing, minimizing surface contact, and even just staying home entirely if need be. That's all well and good, but so far this has been from a pretty broad perspective. So what does dealing with COVID entail for a Grey Highlands student in particular?
You don't really have as much, you can't walk laps inside as much. So the social part of it's different, I guess.
It's become a lot more confined. You don't really see people. I know friends that I used to hang out with at lunch, but I've never even seen them this year just because of how distant everybody has to be. But other than that, it doesn't really seem present. It just kind of seems like a far off thing.
Speaking from my own experience and from what I've seen, people don't really stick around the high school much anymore on account of the school's new rules regarding where you're allowed to be. Students are instead choosing to go into town on their breaks, which seems a little counterintuitive if you think about it, right? That being said, there haven't been any new cases as a result, and it's quite a nice departure from the usual crowding in the hallways, so I'm not that displeased about it in all honesty. Aside from that, classes have been pretty normal as things can get nowadays, that is. In short, Grey Highlands is doing its part during COVID. There's safety measures, regulations, local compliance and all. 2020 may have been rough so far, but if we keep going at the rate we're going, we might just make it to see 2021. Of course, that's if something else entirely doesn't wipe us out before then. Who knows?